escaping with ET.
G'day and welcome to the show. We'll have a look at this for a beautiful Queensland Grouper. Just a baby, but I'm up here in the creeks. I'm fishing with Hugh, who's the owner and head guide of Cobourg Coastal Camp here in the Territory. What a beautiful fish, loads of action on the show. Check it out. We meet our close neighbours at Cobourg Coastal Camp. You wouldn't want to go swimming up here. Then meet up with an Arafura Sea GT.
That was a good run.
And a cracking NT Jewie. Down south, we keep up the fast and furious pace with tuna and a mighty mackerel.
You got one?
Our chef Paul bags himself a dusky and does it justice on the barbie. And back at Cobourg, there's more than one groper. At Darwin Airport, I've transited from a big jet to the light plane that will take my brother Mick and me on the 350-kilometre flight northeast across Van Diemen Gulf to a rare fishing paradise. Air Frontier is the only practical way to get into Cobourg Peninsula, which is about 2,000 square kilometres of national park with a permanent population of less than 40 people. We've got more hard travelling to go before we reach the one place where that population can increase by no more than 16 adventurous visitors. This is Cobourg Coastal Camp, where your unique wilderness experience can start within metres of your safari-style camp. Well, what about that, hey? We've arrived 2 minutes ago, and this crocodile sitting right here. Tell you what, you wouldn't want to go swimming up here. But if you're anything like me, you'd want to go fishing out there. So before too many minutes have passed, Mick and I are out with Hugh on his Cobourg Fishing Safaris charter boat. Well, what we're doing now, we're just jigging across this reef. Just got jigs out the back and just sort of working them in an action so that the jig moves up and down. Now, this is a little trout.
Oh, you got a trout, have you? Oh, beautiful. Oh, wow. Geez, they're gorgeous.
Worth a photo, I think. Brilliant, aren't they? Yeah, I was losing a bit of colour. And of course, out here, you need to be wearing polarised lenses. Beautiful. It's not just metonics that protect me out here. And for safety reasons, again, I wear a life jacket just here on my hip. Up here in the Territory, very warm conditions, so just having one always on my hip, nice and handy, is perfect for this sort of climate. But your life jacket can only save you if it's properly maintained, with no holes or tears and the gas bottle screwed up firmly. And always ensure you have the yellow tag visible and unimpeded for instant activation if you ever need it. That could be one of these GTs.
Oh, I reckon, yeah, the way he's going like that, bouncing.
Yeah, that's a GT for sure.
He'll have a few more good runs yet.
Oh, tight, but you'd still need to have a line come off it.
A lot of short ones, brother. I reckon you got him now, mate. Get the big net for you. Yeah. Oh, it's a nice fish. Oh. The jig did come straight out. Straight out, that jig.
8, 9 kilos.
Yeah, nice one, mate. Righto, time for him to head back, Mick.
Okay, time to say bye.
And Mick and I aren't the only ones getting into the action.
Jeez.
Yeah, that'll be a good Jew. Yeah.
That was a good run.
That was a great run. And you only got light here, which is all even makes it more fun.
That spool's looking a bit. There you going. Don't want him really going out that way.
No.
Don't want you going out that way.
That's where the anchor is.
That's all right. Bring him this way.
That's good. Thumb the line. Don't let him say too much. Oh, big run out here, big run out the back. That's what it's all about. Great sport fishing up here. Just as the rain's about to hit us. Got his measure now.
You've got to say that's a Jewie.
Hey, that's a Jewie every day of the week. Yeah, there we go. Look at that. Nice. Yep.
Good fish,
There
eh?
we go. And the top. Wow, that's a beauty. Well done.
That's what we're here for.
That's exactly what we're here for.
Yeah.
Nothing to that. Good stuff, mate.
What do you reckon, 105?
Yeah. Well, Johnny, I love my Marine Pro batteries, but there's a new one on the market.
Absolutely, E.T. We've just launched our new range of sealed, maintenance-free Marine Pro batteries. What's happened in the past is you'd actually have to take the caps off, check them, and top them up with demineralised water as required. What we've found, though, out of mind, out of sight, and we've realised that the market needs a battery that they don't have to top up. So we've spent a lot of investment and innovation in developing Australia's first locally made marine battery, totally sealed.
And as long as they're fully charged, you won't have any dramas.
Absolutely, E.T. The great thing with this product is we've actually got this state of charge indicator. When it's green, it tells us that the battery is fully charged. If it's clear, it's saying the battery is discharged and you need to give it a top-up charge. And if it's red, and this is a really exciting thing, if it's red, it tells you, look, I've done my time, I've done my dash, I'm worn out, time to replace me.
Well, there you go. Century Marine Pro batteries have just got even better.
Escaping with E.T.
Every time I back my Quintrex top-ender down a ramp behind my trusty Mazda BT50 ute, I know that I'm on my way for a day of fun and adventure. And I'm always sure I'll be coming back thanks to the reliability of my Century Marine batteries and Evinrude E-Tech G2. I'm with my Scots Head mate Tony Didio on my way to some of his favourite pelagic fishing grounds. And if his casts are any measure of success, we're in for a big day. And sure enough, Tony's the first to hook up. But what to?
Whoa! I don't know what I've got here neither.
He's
The
going.
thing is,
Go and chase him?
I think we might have to,
Yeah,
boys.
yeah.
Oh, reel's going to explode on me.
We're just motoring after this fish, which is absolutely taken off.
He absolutely flew.
I'm looking forward to seeing what this is. Can't be too far away, Tone.
No, he's, I think we're gaining on him well.
Bit of fun on right here,
Oh, yeah.
We just quite can't get him back to the boat there.
We're back over the reef again. We're out at some stage.
I've just seen some
Yeah,
colour.
big tuna.
Big
Oh,
tuna.
yeah, there he is, cruising down below. Good stuff, well done. Nice. Nice, Tone.
Beautiful fish on a soft plastic.
Beautiful. Awesome. All right, we'll throw him
Right,
straight back
we'll
in.
let him go.
See you, buddy.
Away he goes.
Oh, wait till he gets bigger. Good one, Tony. Now it's time for me to see if I can go one better.
We don't... You did hook it yourself. I didn't do anything.
Wow.
Sure there's no smoke coming out of the drags.
Oh, I know this rod and reel can certainly handle it. Very strong rod. And you can't beat the saltwater 18,000. This has been on that many journeys with me. Oh,
Yeah, right.
quite ridiculous, actually.
It's just knocking it around.
Yeah, it's tuna.
Tuna, oh no, not another tuna. He's a Bigfoot tuna.
Nice tuna, though.
We can't get away from him.
I think you might need a hand, mate. Yep. Oh, there we go. Get him back in the water real quick. It's a pretty fish. Woo.
There you go, he's gone too.
Yeah, that way. The Didio boys decide to switch to live baits and set up a couple of snelled rigs in a tactic that will hopefully get us away from the tuna. And it doesn't take long for the tactic to pay off. Yeah. Well, I got a soft plastic out here. Tone's gone and stuck in a livey. And look at that. Look what happened.
It lasted about 5 seconds, I
Sure
reckon.
did, as he was just drifting it back. Fishing up here is amazing. And while we're here, just have a look at the size of this net we've got. This is our Frabill net. And the guys from Gillies put these out. They are absolutely massive.
Here, Jake, we've got him here beside the boat. We've got ourselves a big Spanish.
Slide him in the Frabill.
Yep.
Here he comes. Yeah, baby. All right. Oh, yeah. Woohoo! Good on you, Tone.
How's that?
That's
Shooting
a
it at the back of the boat.
Well done, champion, hey?
Unbelievable.
Well done, well done. Wow, mate, that is one hell of a Spaniard.
Well, he'd be about the 12 to 15 kilo range.
Yeah, nice fish.
And-
Hey, what do you reckon? Just up the road, we stayed at Scott's Head. Great real estate there, the Scott's Head Real Estate. Those guys are fantastic, looked after us with a beaut house. We launched off the beach.
We live in a great part of the world here. I mean, we get a bit of everything up here. It's absolutely magnificent fishing.
Beautiful, mate. I love using the split screen mode on my Garmin Echo Map SV. It gives me the opportunity to have my mapping chart system on my left so I know exactly where I am in relation to my fishing hotspot. On the right, I have my Garmin Chirp sonar, allowing me to see exactly what's down there. The quality picture highlighting the individual species that I'm trying to target. I'm continuously finding drop-offs, reefs and wrecks that hold plenty of bait fish, and all I have to do is mark them here on the chart and I can go back to them time and time again. If the fish are there but just not feeding, it's only a matter of time before the fish start feeding and the hookups begin. My Garmin is my eyes underwater. Each sunrise at Cobourg Coastal Camp is an experience that can only ever be shared by a handful of people, because the camp has only 8 of these raised deck safari tents with just 2 beds each. So the Cobourg campfire is never overcrowded, and nor is the fishing, any time of day. We're up with the sun, and I'm here with Hugh, who's the owner and head guide of this beautiful lodge. Today, we're going to be out there up the creeks with maybe a barrel or 2. This is the perfect environment for a hungry predator. An underwater jungle with plenty of cover for small fish to feel safe in, and for big ones to hide in. Well, there's so much structure in this creek. We've got this beautiful set of snags over on the left, and on the right, you can see these trunks coming up. It's a little creek, and that's where the big predators will be. So basically, everywhere up this creek, there's loads and loads of places where little ones can hide, and the big ones can ambush the prey. Wow, oh, you got him, yes. That was good. Well done, brother. Nice one. Yeah, all right.
Beautiful, well done.
That's a nice one.
Good stuff.
He was all over that one, wasn't he?
Yeah.
They love the gold bombers. I'll get a photo. There, yeah. A nice start, but Hugh knows we can do better. So we move on with plans to target a high-jumping barra. Definitely a groper. Let's see if we can get him out in the middle here. Giving me curry. Wow. I'd love to see him go airborne. Oh, it's a normal cod, but it's a big one. Solid fish, eh? Yeah. Didn't he ever? Look at the size of him. He's in a hungry mood, this bloke. He's eating the whole thing. Well, nice fish. Oh. Beautiful fish in the estuaries and creeks. Slide him in. All right, see you later, buddy. On your way. Good stuff. But not what we're after, so we keep on casting towards those dark banks. And soon... he might be one of your Queensland Groupers. They're beautiful fish. Yeah, baby.
Very nice. That's what I was hoping to see today.
Wow. Wow, all right. But the laws say this highly protected species must be returned to the water safe and sound. Well, a beautiful fish deserves to go back to his home. What a great spot, eh? And like some other colourful Queenslanders I've known, these guys just keep on coming at you. He's a good cod. I saw him 3 times. He's a good one. He's a beautiful fish. He's going to just try to do me again, though. That's the problem.
Groper.
Groper.
You're doing well to get these guys in with the bait caster.
God, he was a pretty fish. I could see him. He was a big fish. Didn't quite know what he was, but nearly did me in those snags, didn't he? There we go. Yeah, baby.
Oh, yeah. That's got a couple more pounds to it.
He's a bit bigger than the last one. I could see his big tail going across these logs and I could just see something there and I thought, wow, that's a good fish. And he'll go back in the water after just a couple of clicks. Well, I'm here with Michael from Gamakatsu. Now, these Sabuki rigs, these are all different though. So what are the differences?
It's like a lure. A lot of people relate to different types. You can have different colours, you have different sizes, you have variations. It's exactly the same. These are just basically a mini lure. So by having different variations, different colours, different types of glow, you can increase your chances of catching those bait fish. Traditionally in Australia, we have the cheap cut off, throw them away, use one, same colour as everything else. Gamakatsu have a massive range and the Asians have been doing it for a long, long time. They're all about reusing it. They don't want to throw it away because they've got so many different colours, so many variations. They want to use them again. So they're made out of quality hooks, quality gear, so you do not throw these away after use. You get to reuse them over and over again.
Gamakatsu, the way to go.
Escaping with E.T.
Well, it's a beautiful morning to be fishing from a Hobie. Today I'm here with my mate, Paul. He's our show chef, and we're chasing dusky flathead. As you can see, plenty of mangroves, lots of oyster racks, so lots of places for those bait fish to hide and the big predators like flathead to cruise along and ambush those prey. The bait fish at the moment are only very small, so I've started with a bigger soft plastic and I'll move down to smaller size soft plastics to match that hatch. And hopefully, as the tide starts to really sweep out, we'll pick up some nice flathead. Yeah,
Oh, you're on. Oh, that's awesome.
not big.
Is it a flathead?
I don't know. Yep,
Cool. Must have been sitting in that weed, was he?
he was, mate. He's got a bit of weed just on his noggin.
A nice little flathead.
Well, there we go. Beautiful little fish. We'll slide him back in. See you, mate. We want something a little bit bigger.
Yeah, mate. Yeah, definitely. No fish, no dish.
All
Pressure's on us at the moment.
It's up to you. Come on.
Try
Land
my
a good
best.
one.
Try me best. Oh. Hey, we're on.
You're kidding me. You got one?
Yeah, feels all right.
Is she going on the barbecue?
Oh, he's all right.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Legal one?
Yeah.
Oh, very good. Oh, good stuff. Good on you.
Beautiful.
Oh, yeah, that'll
Beautiful looking fish.
make the grade, mate.
There you go, slippery handshake.
That's a good one. All right, let's get cooking.
Yeah.
Good fishing, good food with the help of your local greengrocer, Creo Crush Seasonings, Sandhurst Fine Foods, and the Barbecue and Fireplace Centre, Sunshine Coast. Chef Paul Brahini and I are preparing to show you another great seafood dish. Well, mate, one of my favourite ways to go fishing is to chase flathead. What are you going to do, mate?
Today, basically, what we're going to do with our flathead, I'm actually going to leave it whole. So I've taken the head off, and we're going to put some salt on there, a little bit of oil, and then pass it through some flour with a little bit of the Creo Crush fish seasoning. We're also serving it with a salad today of watercress from your local greengrocer. We're going to finish the sauce off, which is a lemon beurre noisette, or just a fancy name for a nut brown butter. Then we've also got some preserved lemon, and again, you can get that from Sandhurst. We've also got some artichokes here, and some white asparagus, and some chickpeas. And we've got some fish seasoning here, like I said earlier. So that goes in our flour. A little bit of Creo salt. Absolutely sensational. You know,
They make some great products, Creo, don't they?
Oh, they're great, mate. So I'm just going to pat that down. And then we go with some olive oil. Just give that a bit of a pat round. I'm just going to pop that on our grill.
And we're lucky here. We're travelling at the moment, so to have a little beef eater barbecue, very handy, just to transport around.
Oh, it's great, mate.
The guys up your way, isn't it? Up
Yeah.
at Noosa, up on that beautiful Sunshine Coast, the Barbecue and Fireplace Centre. And of course, your local greengrocer.
Mate, we're very, very lucky to get these guys on board. So I'm going to get some nice colour on the skin. With the salad, Andrew, we've got some watercress in here. So I'm just going to pile some artichokes in there, just in the middle. Then we've got our white asparagus going on the plate. I'm going to dress it last minute. You should always do that with your salads, because if you add any acid to your salad and you add it too early, by the time it gets to the table, it starts to sort of wilt and not look too good on the plate.
Okay, yep.
So I'm just going to check the fish. We'll flip that over.
Beautiful.
Yeah, it's looking good. So next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to make the dressing for the salad. Add a little bit of juice from the chickpeas.
Okay.
And now what I'm going to do is grab my whisk, And we're going to give this a little bit of a stir, just like you would whip egg meringue. Next thing I'm going to do is make a beurre noisette. So while the fish is still cooking just beautifully.
Yeah, that's perfect.
So next thing I'm going to add is my sage leaves, okay? I'm also going to throw some capers in here as well. So that goes in. It's just starting to foam, and that's what I want. So this can go straight on the plate. We gently do that.
That's going to be so tasty.
Yeah, get them capers on there, all the way down to the tail. Fresh lemons, squeeze that through. Just a splash of balsamic.
And Sandhurst do it pretty good, don't they?
Yeah, and just a splash. Now we're going to add a little bit of mustard in there.
I love mustard.
Okay, and that goes in there. Now we're going to serve that. And that's it, mate.
Wow, looks awesome, mate. We both love our flathead.
And you'll love the recipe on our website.
We've had a great time staying at Cobourg Coastal Camp. Thanks, mate.
No worries, it's been awesome.
Fantastic fun. I hope you enjoyed the show too and look forward to escaping with you somewhere on the water next week. See you then.